Have you ever wondered what makes an MMA fighter not just good but great? It's not just about physical strength or technical skills, it's about the power of the mind. The mind is the engine that drives the will to win, the resilience to bounce back and the courage to face any challenge. Take Conor McGregor, for instance. He's not just known for his striking left hand. What truly sets him apart is his unshakable confidence, his unwavering belief in his abilities. Then there's Khabib Nurmagomedov, a fighter whose mental fortitude is as legendary as his grappling skills. He faced adversity, setbacks, but his mind, strong and steadfast, never wavered. The power of the mind, it's an invisible force, one that shapes champions and defines legends. It's the spark that ignites the fire of ambition, the anchor that holds steadfast in the storm of adversity. The mind, it seems, is the first battleground every MMA fighter must conquer. Every great fighter has a story, a journey that led them to the octagon. Imagine a young Anderson Silva growing up in a small town in Brazil, far from the glitz and glamour of Las Vegas. Martial arts were his escape, his solace, his way of carving out a future that seemed so far-fetched, and yet he dared to dream. He embraced the struggle, the sweat, the tears, and when he finally stepped into the octagon, he was ready to show the world what he was made of. Now consider Georges St-Pierre. Born and raised in a small town in Quebec, Canada, he was often bullied as a child, but he didn't let that define him. Instead, he used it as fuel, as motivation to become stronger, faster, better. He trained relentlessly, pushing his body to the limit day in and day out. He faced defeat and humiliation, but he never gave up. He kept pushing, kept fighting, kept striving for greatness, and eventually he became one of the greatest fighters in the history of MMA. These fighters, and many others like them, started from humble beginnings. They faced adversity, they faced challenges, they faced defeat, but they never lost sight of their dreams. They stayed motivated, they stayed focused, they stayed hungry. They understood that the journey to greatness is not a straight line, but a winding path full of twists and turns, ups and downs, victories and defeats. They embraced the struggle, they embraced the pain, they embraced the challenge, because they knew that every setback was a setup for a comeback, every defeat was a lesson learned, every challenge was an opportunity to grow, to improve, to become better. They understood that greatness is not achieved overnight, but it is the result of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. In the face of adversity, these fighters found a way to keep going, to keep pushing. That is the essence of greatness, of discipline and determination are the unsung heroes of any fighter's success. They are the silent companions that journey with every MMA fighter, from the first day of training to the moment they step into the ring. Take a moment to walk in the shoes of the likes of Jon Jones and Daniel Cormier, two warriors who've etched their names in the annals of MMA history. Their stories are not just about raw talent or physical prowess, but narratives of exceptional discipline and relentless determination. Jon Jones, a name that resonates with greatness in the MMA world, didn't just wake up one day with a championship belt around his waist. Behind the scenes, he committed himself to a rigorous training routine, pushing his body and mind beyond their limits every single day. Discipline was his mantra, his unwavering ally that kept him going, even when the odds were stacked against him. Then there's Daniel Cormier, another icon whose journey to the top was paved with determination. He faced numerous setbacks, endured countless injuries, and even faced the bitter taste of defeat. But Cormier never let these moments define him. Instead, he chose to define these moments with his response. He got up every time he was knocked down, trained harder, fought fiercer. His determination, his unyielding spirit turned obstacles into stepping stones, leading him to the pinnacle of MMA. For these fighters and many more, discipline and determination were not just abstract concepts. They were a way of life, a code that guided their path towards greatness. They understood that talent could get them to the ring, but it was discipline that would help them hone their skills, and determination that would keep them fighting regardless of the circumstances. So, as we delve into the heart of MMA, we realize that it's not just about the punches or the kicks, the wins or the losses. It's about the discipline to keep training, the determination to keep fighting, the courage to get back up, no matter how hard you fall. Discipline and determination, it seems, are the secret ingredients to becoming a champion. Belief, it turns out, can be a powerful weapon. It's the invisible force that propels fighters forward even when the odds are stacked against them. Consider the journeys of Ronda Rousey and Israel Adesanya. Their belief in themselves was unwavering. It wasn't just about believing they could win a fight. It was about knowing they were destined for greatness, even when others doubted them. Rousey, the first woman to ever win a UFC championship, didn't just show up and win. She believed, trained, and fought for it. And Adesanya started as a dancer, then a kickboxer, and finally the undisputed UFC middleweight champion. He didn't just stumble upon success, he believed in his journey every step of the way. Belief is the fuel that feeds motivation. It's the light that guides fighters through the darkest obstacles. Remember, belief isn't just a thought, it's a powerful action. Believe in yourself and the octagon might just become your playground. So what does it take to be a great MMA fighter? Well, we've journeyed through the power of the mind, the trek to greatness, the role of discipline and determination, and the potency of belief. Each of these elements forms the bedrock of not just a successful fighter, but any individual striving for excellence. The mind, it's your guiding compass. Harness its power and it can lead you to untold heights. The journey to greatness, it's not a sprint, but a marathon. It requires patience, resilience, and a never-give-up attitude. Discipline and determination, they're the fuel that keeps your engine running even when the road gets tough. And belief, it's the light at the end of the tunnel, the assurance that you have what it takes to conquer the world. So apply these principles, let them be your North Star as you navigate your own journey, because remember, every journey starts with a single step. Are you ready to take yours?